Today we're going to do an exercise based on a simple hip hinge. So what a hip hinge is it's moving from the root of the thigh with a neutral spine. So if you've been in the office before, we've done this exercise in multiple forms. Today I'm going to be using a plate, and it's going to be cold, holding it against my chest. So I have this plate, it's going to help me to keep my spine neutral. And the reason I'm using this plate is it helps me to keep my spine neutral, but likewise it's going to help me to feel right here, my hamstrings kick on. Okay, so where are the hamstrings? The hamstrings live in the back of the thigh, right at the top of the sits bones, and then they go all the way down the back of the leg to behind the knee. So when we bend over, a lot of the times if you have hypermobility or long hamstrings, you can just kind of like lean into this and touch your hands to the floor, and it's like, what hamstrings, okay? So we're trying to get those hamstrings to come on because those help to stabilize our pelvis. And a lot of the times they'll feel really tight when they're actually really long. So again, I'm gonna have my plate. I'm going to have it right here. I'm going to be keeping contact on all the points of the foot that you guys know I love so well, which is the big toe mound, the pinky toe mound, and the middle of the heel. So I'm not rolling to the outside of the foot, nor am I rolling to the inside of the foot. I have my feet grounded. I'm going to keep my chest up, my eyes forward, neck long. I'm going to keep a little tension in the core, but I can still breathe into the ribs. Keep that core brace, bend forward, and then I'm going to push into the floor with my legs to come back up. So that's very important. As I go down, I kind of reach my limit. That's as far as I can go. There's more weight towards the front of the foot than the back of the foot. And then I'm actually pushing into the floor and firing the muscles in the back of the legs to come back up. So from the side, it looks like this. And then I push into the floor and come back up. Now notice it doesn't look like this. That's not the exercise, okay? We're doing this. The other nice thing about the plate is it helps me to see if I'm rotating. So if I look down and I notice that the plate is shining over to the right, it means I'm in a rotation. I want that plate shining straight forward. Now I can go to this position, I can start to get a little fancy, bend the knees. So I can do more of like this type of a motion. But the general exercise is I want to go down, feeling the hamstrings, and then at the top, I forgot to mention, I squeeze the glutes. That's the exercise.